Hi guys, Jeff here, Work Against the Grain, and I wanted to take a minute to show you how to download and create the toolpaths for the monthly free projects from Vectric. In the previous video I showed you the rose vase that we downloaded from the Vectric newsletter and cut that out on the CNC machine. So the email comes in to you from Vectric, and of course you open the email here and click on the image of the free project. Takes you right to the free project, and then you download the zip files. Tell your computer where you want it. I'm just going to put it on my desktop for now. Save that zip file. Comes down right away, as you can see here. That was really fast. And then what we do is I keep them in a folder called Vectric Newsletter Projects. So let me just move that in there. We'll open it up here. Here's the zip file. We'll go ahead and extract them. And we'll just leave them here in this folder and extract. And Windows extracts them into the scrolled mirror frame distribution files. Here they are here. And so here you've got a nice PDF tutorial. You've got some photos of exactly what it's going to look like when you're done. And then you've got the back and the front CRV files, which is the file extension that Vectric uses to create the project. So we'll double click here, which will automatically launch the Aspire software. And here you go. And it gives you the back side here is the one that we're doing first. Gives you all of the things here. And then this button here shoots us over to the Toolpaths tab, where you see here oh, I'm sorry, let me go back here. So we're going to take a look here first. And this tells us our job dimensions. So on our CNC machine, we need the work area to be 20 inches in the X axis and 34 inches in the Y. And 3/4 of an inch thick. Our zero spot is here in the lower left. They're using inches, and we're good. And so once you see that your machine has the capacity to be able to cut that out, then we shoot over here to the Toolpaths tab. They're already generated for you, and you can click here to preview the toolpaths, and we'll go ahead and preview them all. And as you see here, this is showing us exactly what's going to take place with the CNC. Let me do that one more time. We'll go ahead and preview them all. And again, this is just the back, not the front. Okay, and let me just go ahead and close that. And go ahead and close Aspire. Let's go ahead and pull up the front, because I think you'll get a little bit more enthusiasm from the front. Same thing, we're going to check our dimensions. 20 by 34, CNC can handle that. Come over here to our Toolpaths tab, preview the toolpaths, and we'll preview them all. And this is what's going to take place on your CNC machine. And I have to tell you, what you see here on the screen is what it's going to look like when you cut it out. Okay? And here, up here in this corner here, you can select your different woods. For example, if you're using some mahogany, I'm telling you, that's what it's going to look like, okay? And then what we want to do is we're going to come through here now, and we're going to save our toolpaths. And we're going to start here, and that's the first toolpath. We're going to go ahead and save it to File. Tell Windows exactly where it is we want to save it, and we're going to save it in here, and go to the distribution files for the scrolled mirror frame, and we're going to save the fluting decor toolpath there and click Save. Then we are going to unclick the fluting, go into the V-carve pocket, save that one, same place. Then we are going to unclick that, click that, same place. Whoops. And we'll just go ahead and finish these last two. and then your final perimeter cutout. And I forgot to mention, right here is your post processor. I'm using Mach 3, and this is telling the when we're saving it which kind of post processor we're using. Okay, so all your tool paths are saved. And we're going to go ahead and close. I'm not going to save the changes. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to launch Mach 3. And it's just as simple as File, Load G-Code, find your scrolled mirror frame, start with your fluting decor, and boom, here's your tool path here, and right here is your G-Code. And you'll set your machine up and let her cut. That's how easy it is, guys. This Vectric software is absolutely amazing. There are also lots of places out there that are allowing you access to some free files that already have all the tool paths and everything. You know, for me, and let me just go ahead and close this, for me, I'm not a real designer guy. And so when I pull up the Aspire software and I want to create a new file or a new project, sure, I can tell it that I want it to be 9 inches wide and 12 inches high and 3/4 of an inch thick and my zeros in the corner and all of that. Okay, now what do? You know, I'm not an artist, I'm not a drawer. I can import some models, and we'll show you how to do that on a later tutorial. But this once a month, getting the free project is great. And again, there are some other places that allow you access to free projects. One of the ones that I visit occasionally is Carve One, and they have some really nice boxes and things of that nature that they allow you to download and cut out on your CNC machine. And then he's got some photos here of what it's going to look like. So a lot of possibilities out there. If you're not a big designer, you're not, you know, as I'm not, creative, and the Vectric software and the supporting company is just absolutely amazing. That's all I got for today. We're going to be coming back later on in the week and going to do some wood turning on the lathe. But I wanted to take you a minute because I spoke about it in the last video, how easy this was for the monthly newsletter projects. I wanted to give you folks the opportunity to have a look at that. So thanks again for watching. Jeff, work against the grain.